Who would win in an all-out brawl out of all of the e-boys?
There was a time where you went to your hometown.
Oh, what? And some people tried to jump me?
If in all honesty, you had to add someone to the e-boys, who would you choose?
I'd say someone like...
Would you ever consider showing your face on a video?
And the answer to that is... Hello, so I did a couple of live shows this week on the app Stereo, who have kindly sponsored today's video. One of them shows being a Q&A and the other being a confessions type thing. And on each of these shows, people use the app to send in audio messages asking us questions and telling us their dastardly confessions. Stereo is available for free on the App Store and the Google Play Store. And you can get there by using my link in the description, which you should definitely do because it helps me out. And you should also follow me on Stereo because I want to be the most followed person on there. I don't know what I'll do if I become the most followed person, but I will do something and it will be epic. And also, all of my full shows are up on the app, so you can go and listen to them on my profile. And I'll be doing another live show on Sunday, so that's another reason why you should download the app and follow me.
Would you ever do like an e-boys tour?
An e-boys tour? Ooh, James, what is your thoughts on that as a fellow member of the e-boys?
I don't know. I'm kind of like in the maybe pond for doing a comedy show. Will said it's really fun, and there are lots of reasons to do it. I don't know. I don't really feel any particular desire to. Like, no part of me is going like, I want to do a comedy show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
We'd make it good, and there's no doubt we'd make a sick show, but I'm not in like any rush to do so.
You know, I think it would be quite fun, but right now I am a busy boy, and I feel as though a tour would be it'd be very time intensive because I also do stuff outside of YouTube. So it's like, it literally at that point, it would just be like me making YouTube videos and then me going on tour. And a tour is like a lot of work. It's not just like, you do like an hour of work for 2 weeks. It's like you've got like months leading up to it. And there's just a lot that goes into doing a tour that most people don't see. And also, it costs a hell of a lot of money.
I think it would make sense if all of us were just kind of initial YouTubers, then didn't do much else outside of it. But we all seem to have our own little ventures already, so the time for a tour is just not really there.
I think it would be fun. It's just like whether we have time or not, and I don't think we do at the moment. At least,
not
I don't
right
think.
now.
Hey daddies, how you doing? Just wanted to say that I'm a really big fan, and I've got a Q&A. My question is, which is your favourite e-boy?
It's not you. Off. That's my answer, not Alex.
Not Alex, anyone but him.
Why does James Marriott look like the Kung Fu Panda?
Oh, GG, yeah. Jack Black, I actually look like every single one of Jack Black's characters. That's just part of the meta.
I mean, most of his characters are just him.
If in all honesty, you had to add someone to the e-boys, who would you choose?
Oh, that's a good one. Go on, James. I'll let you go first on this one.
I think, and this is going to be a bit of an odd one, I would branch out. I think what would be interesting is forming a content house not just with YouTubers. So for that reason, if I was to really give you a serious response, I'd say someone like Nico B.
Really?
Yeah, because like, I just think it would just be interesting to have different kinds of creators in the e-boys.
As much as I love Nico B and I think he's amazing and I love his music and he's a cool guy, I think the best addition to the e-boys, this is difficult. Do they have to be human?
I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you mean? Do they have to be human? E-boys, bro.
The e-boy, yeah, but they could be like a boy dog. Could have a dog member. I think that would be cool.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's a cop out though, George. That is a cop out.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, I'd say maybe like Steven, just because he's.
Oh yeah. No, Steven makes sense.
George, have you got any plans for when you reach 5 mil?
I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't really planned that far ahead. I don't know, honestly. Maybe face reveal. Oh, whoa, maybe you should get me to 5 million subscribers.
I love how you're saying maybe. He is not
that
legally obliged to do a face reveal. That means that's not happening.
I'll tell you what I was thinking of doing though recently, Jim.
What?
I was thinking of switching out my sunglasses for clear like lenses, just because I can't see shit half the time in these.
You know what, George? That is so much of a wild change. I think people might get up and leave your channel.
No, but I tried it because I was like, oh, I wonder how this looks. It doesn't look weird because if I wear it,
could you send me a picture of it?
I will. I'll send it to you after this, but it doesn't look weird.
Guys, if you were a girl, which e-boys member would you date?
I was gonna say you for the bags.
I just say
actually no. Will for the bags because simply because your bags would be inaccessible, but I think Will's would be slightly more accessible.
I'd say Alex just because I feel as though the height difference between like me and you and me and Will would just look really odd. So for that reason, I'm going with Alex.
Will there be? Oh fuck.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. He's spitting facts, George. You got to give him credit where credit's due.
Hello, mates. Just wondering, how did Memulus meet Will and E and the E-Boys and all that? Probably been asked before, but just curious. Love your work.
How did Will and E meet us?
Well, no, how did you meet Will and us?
How did I meet Will and you guys?
Yeah.
I met Will just because we did videos about the same thing at the same time. First time I met him was in 2017 because he just moved into London from the Toon. And we met first time then. That's basically it. And I met Alex at a party in 2017. That's when I met Alex. And then I met you. When did I meet you? Like 2018?
Insomnia.
Yeah, I met you at an Insomnia afters. And we went to, what was it? It was Snobs.
Yeah.
Was it that time the army man tried to have sex with me?
It might have been that time. You always get men trying to have sex with you at clubs. That happens quite a lot to you.
I know, I'm so hot.
Would you ever consider showing your face on a video? Like doing a face reveal? Because I think that'd be pretty cool.
I'd 100% do that, Hannah. Thanks for asking. I actually do that every
James,
every
she wasn't
episode.
asking you, obviously. She wasn't asking you. But that is a wonderful question. And the answer to that is maybe if I feel like it. My main worry with it is like I feel as though I've built up this I hate the word brand when you're like referring to yourself, but I feel as though I've built up like this brand of like the mask, and I feel as though if I take that off, it'll take something away. So yeah,
also,
I
you're
kind of worry.
absolutely butters. So if you were to take it off, that would scare off at least.
You are
half of the audience.
absolutely butters. James, you can't say that with your accent.
I mean, I did. I stand by it, George.
Okay, all right, okay. The answer to that is maybe, I don't know, I'll have to see. It's something I'm just going to play by ear, but maybe. I don't know. Probably not anytime soon. Let's listen to the next message.
What is both of your, like, wildest stories from, like, when y'all were drunk?
Oh,
I know yours.
What, when I fell off that sofa?
No. I think there was a time where you went to your hometown.
Oh, what? And some people tried to jump me?
Yeah.
I wasn't drunk then. That wasn't. I think when they say drunk stories, they mean things that have happened due to me being drunk. That didn't happen because I was drunk. It was just people. Oh, I haven't told this story yet. I went to my hometown just to Weatherspoons and just to have a drink with like an old school friend. And I come out of the pub and then I'm walking. And then all of a sudden there were these guys just stood in a corner and they were whispering and pointing at me. And this girl I was with, she went, she turned to them and went, oh, what you talking about? And then they went, oh, he bullied my cousin in the pub. Then they were like, oh, we're gonna beat him up. And I was just there like, what? I haven't done anything. I don't even know you. And then all of a sudden, this guy who did bully his cousin in the pub walks out, and then like 10 people on either side of the bully and the guy who was gonna beat up the bully just apparate out of the floor and just start clobbering each other in the middle of the street. And I was just stood there, just like, what the It was mental.
You should have stepped in. You should have stepped in and dealt with them.
No.
My confession is I once had a wank over my boss.
That was Joe. And okay, all right, I just got that because I'm his boss. All right, okay. Thank you for that one, Joe. That's appreciated. On to the next one.
My confession is I found my mum cheating and still haven't told my dad.
Oh, Alex, that's a spicy one. Well, Alex, what would you recommend?
Help them?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing that's the point of this. We're not just gonna go ooh to every single one. I think we got to kind of
crazy. What would you do, George?
Extort some money.
Really? That would be your go-to extortion.
I mean, she's in the wrong. Just get me a PS5 and I didn't see a thing.
My confession is sometimes when I'm sad, I go down the pub and I drink beer and watch Memulus videos.
You go to the pub and watch Memulus videos.
Go to the
Do you get
pub
bottles
and
thrown
watch
at you?
Memulus videos at the same time.
Imagine walking in the Spoons and seeing a lone man watching a Memulus video.
I have a confession that sometimes I go down to the pub and throw bottles at this kind of person that just watches Memulus videos. It's very weird.
Yeah, he deserves it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Last year, me and a couple of friends went skateboarding in an indoor park. I'd been trying a trick, and the board flew down a set of stairs into a little girl's face and knocked her out cold. And I have photos to prove it.
Why do you have photos to prove it? Why do you have photos to prove it? Well, in case people were like, oh no, you definitely didn't almost kill a child.
I once shot my friend in the head with a fucking staple gun. That wasn't good.
Why'd you do that?
That wouldn't hurt that much, would it? Unless what? Would you go up to them and hit? You have to put it against their head, I guess.
Yeah. But imagine that, like the staple curls in round the skin.
You've got an audience of psychopaths, mate.
Maybe this is like the perfect. What's the what do you call it? Like where it's like a perfect case study of who my audience are.
In a year and all at school for a tenner.
What?
That's a bargain, that.
A tenner. To be fair, 10 quid in school's like £1,000.
What, that's a decent trip to the bakery.
Did you ever, like, whenever kids would go for, like, dentist appointments to, like, in the middle of the day, people would give them money to buy a McDonald's and bring it back?
Yeah, we used to do that.
And it'd be all cold and horrible, but that was the original Uber Eats.
It was. That was what Uber Eats was built up.
Well, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to subscribe and like, and also check out Stereo. The link is in the description. It's honestly a really good app. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's going places. So yeah, download it. Follow me. Make me the most followed person on Stereo, and I'll be a very, very, very happy boy. All right? Thank you. Cheers. In a bit.